welcome along. My name's Janine, and today I'm going to take you through a 3-minute mindfulness breathing sequence. Now, I've been asked to do this by a lot of my students, my yoga students, and the benefits of this really help you to kind of come out of the external stuff that's currently happening and just bring you right back inside to yourself, which might seem a bit weird and strange. But what happens is when we're starting to get anxiety, firstly, there's a bodily experience. You kind of feel tingly, you might suddenly feel all sweaty, you might get a tight chest, your breathing might change. But what's causing it is thoughts, these thoughts that kind of going round and round and round in your head, a little bit like a hamster on a wheel. And when we allow these thoughts to kind of continue, what we're doing is building up momentum in that direction. So what this breathing exercise does is just slows everything back down again. It kind of stops the hamster from running so quickly. It slows it down to the point where actually you can calm everything. You can bring the breath down. You can just check in with yourself. And then when you're at that level of more calm feeling kind of thing, you realize that the thoughts have been overtaken. They've been kind of going full speed ahead. So it just kind of brings everything back. It slows everything down, and it makes you check in with you. It makes you feel what's going on internally with you instead of focusing on the external stuff. And when we do the thinking of the external stuff, what happens is we start to attach little storylines to it. So you might be thinking of one thing. Maybe you've got a bit of fear at the minute. So you have this fear, and it's quite normal. And then if you've got to go outside your house to go shopping, you start to build up that fear even more by adding stories onto and attaching to that feeling of your fear. And actually, when we stop and give ourselves a moment, those stories are just that. They are stories. They're not facts. They're not going to happen. It's just things you've started propelling in your mind. That's all it is. So this 3-minute breathing exercise is going to help you in an instant bring yourself back down. You can do it sat in your car. You can do it at home. You can do it in your workplace. So it's a method of just taking you away and out of a situation, bringing yourself back into a calm, quiet place within until you can feel that everything is just settled a little bit. So you can sit in a chair. You can sit, I'm sitting just cross-legged because obviously my background's in yoga, so I'm just sitting in a place that I feel comfortable. But by all means, sitting in a chair, let your back be supported, but it's kind of not a slouched feeling that you want. You just want to kind of sit and ground yourself. So getting a connection with the floor with your feet is a good one to do. And all I want you to do is just sit nice and tall for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, let go. And again, take a deep breath in. Breathe out, let go. And instantly feel how that's made you change. And again, breathe in. And out. And then I just want you to allow your eyes to close. And if that's too hard for you, then just kind of focus ahead and downwards, but keep your head and your chest lifted. And that's really important, keeping your head and your chest lifted. When you let your chest and your head sink down, negative thoughts are very easy to come in. But when you raise this heart center up and you raise your head up, it's harder for you to think negatively. So just either casting your eyes slightly down or letting your eyelids close. So this 3-minute breathing space is a brief practice and can be used whenever we find our thoughts or mood is spiraling into that negative direction. The first thing we do with this practice is become a little bit more present and in the moment very quickly. It's to take a very definite posture, so just grounding yourself and lifting your spine, lifting your chest. The back is nice and straight, but not stiff. Just letting the body express a sense of being present and awake. And just letting your eyes settle wherever feels comfortable for you. And just take the first steps of becoming aware of what is going on with you right now. Becoming conscious of what's going through your mind. What thoughts are around. And here again, as best as you can, just noting the thoughts and the mental events. So we're noting them and then noting the feelings around at that moment. It might be that you're turning towards a sense of discomfort or unpleasant feelings, and that's okay. Just being aware of how your body presents them. Noticing any sensations that might arise as you bring your thoughts to this area. So for example, if you are feeling a little bit fearful today, just going, oh, okay, yeah, I'm feeling frightened. And just recognizing where that feels in your body. Where are you noticing that in your body? Or it may be that, you're noticing and recognizing this anxiety feeling of a racing heart or the chest feeling tight. So just sitting with it for a moment and acknowledging it, it's there, it's fine. You may feel quite happy and uplifted, and again, that's okay. Just knowing that and knowing how your body's responding to that. So we're just noting, becoming more aware of us. So you have a sense of what's going on right now, having stepped out of automatic pilot. So the second step is to collect your awareness by focusing on a single act, and that is the movement of your breath. So now really gather yourself and focus your attention down into the movements of your abdomen. You may even find that placing your hands in this region really helps you. And just noticing the rise and the fall of the belly as you breathe in and as you're breathing out. Just spend a minute or so just trying to focus on this right now. The abdominal wall moving in, moving out as you breathe, rising and falling as you breathe in and out. Feeling that abdominal wall, movement by movement, breath by breath, as best you can, right here, right now. Noticing when the breath is moving in and when the breath is moving out. Being with the breath as it moves into the body, as it comes out of the body. Just really binding your awareness to this process, to be present here, right now. Nothing else to do. Nowhere else to go. Just observing the sensations of your breath within your body. Now the third step is allowing that awareness to expand to your entire body. So bringing a more spacious awareness to your experience, letting the breath be present, but now in the background. Bringing attention to the entire length of your body from head to toe, including any tightness or sensations related to holding or bracing in the body. In this moment, just holding your awareness in this spacious place, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And just feel that the body is expanding and touching the very skin of your body. So the breath is filling into the skin, into the space of your body. You may feel the sensations on your skin. You can stay here as long as you like. And wherever you feel ready, just start to become more aware of your surroundings again, the sounds that you may be hearing around you, inside your space and maybe beyond that space as well. When it feels right, just let your head bow down a little bit towards the floor and open your eyes. Let go of this practice now and slowly lift your head. So there we go. Something very simple for you to connect in with very easily wherever you are. Like I said, you could be out and about and suddenly start to feel this feeling of anxiety. So all you do is just remove yourself away, go and find a little park bench to sit on, or just get yourself somewhere out of the way and just connecting with your breathing for a moment. You don't have to stay there too long, but just by bringing yourself more present into your body, feeling the breath. I've done it in situations where I've been in a crowd of people and I could feel this anxiety rising inside of me. And I've done it with my eyes wide open, and I've just connected down into my feet as I've stood there. I've felt my feet on the ground. I've felt that breath coming in and out of my body. I've just brought my awareness to it. It's almost like I've masked everything around me, like it's kind of gone into a blur. The sound has gone into a blur as I've really connected deeply and concentrated on this breath. And I kind of visualize it going up and down my spine. But sometimes, like I said, if you feel that it helps, you can place your hands on your belly. So you could just be putting your hand on your belly and just connecting with that breath as your hand moves, just noticing that move. And just kind of be present with yourself and just let everything else go. Let it all just fall away, okay? And it really helps to bring you into a quieter, calmer, safer place, okay? So I really hope that helps. Try it out. Work with the meditation here if you need to. And once you get into a practice of it, it kind of becomes easy to follow. You kind of know instinctively what to do. Yeah, so whenever you feel that bodily experience, whether it's you getting hot, whether it's getting your chest goes tight, whether you kind of feel that you can't breathe properly, whatever your signs and signals are of this anxiety coming on, At that point, that's where you do the stop. You stop, you get yourself into your breathing, and you be there in the moment with yourself until you feel that it's passing. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it helps. Click like, put the comments in the box below if you found it of help, and if you want any further information, just get your comments into the box below and I shall help you out as much as I can. Thank you very much. Take care.